Got some new frags. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. So as you can see, there's only 2 frag racks left on my tank. There's this one in the back up here with a couple little mini bird's nest colonies. Those are actually going to be going somewhere this weekend, and fortunately this one right here is completely loaded with the frags that I brought home from Reefapalooza New York 2019. I'm going to look at each one as close as I can and go over the names of them and where I got them from. And you know, some of them I don't remember the names, so if you do know the names, please leave it down in the comments below. It's really only 2 that I know, 3 that I don't know the names of. So please, if you guys know the names of them, help me out here. So let's take a closer look. Alright, so the first 2 frags on the left are actually of the same coral. This is the Bubblegum Digi. I definitely had this on my list to find at the swap, and Murphy's Aquatics actually had these in his tank at home, so I didn't have to do much searching for this specific coral. These are actually both from his tank. I'm going to take one and put it at one end of the tank and the other and put it at the other end of the tank and just see how they grow under different light and different flow. But the Bubblegum Digi was on my list and I got that one, so I'm very happy about that. I have the Forest Fire Digi and it's growing really well and it's coloring up really well, so definitely had to get this one. Next up is actually another frag that I got from Murphy's Aquatics. He told me he had this really cool blue bird's nest, and I was like, nah, I really have plenty of bird's nests in my tank. That's really most of what all my SPS are. But when I saw it in person, I said, yep, I'll take a frag of that, thank you. And you can see it's got like this yellowish green skin to it, or yellowish green base, I guess you want to call it, with these really awesome blue polyps. The main base of it is a dark blue, and then as it's growing you can see on the tips it's like a really bright baby blue. This thing is going to look awesome when it's full grown, but really good frag here. Wasn't expecting to pick this one up, but I'm glad I did. So, and I actually have a spot specifically picked out just for this. Now let's go to the next one. Alright, so you can see right up front here is, I believe it's an encrusting Monty. This thing is awesome. I keep saying that. I'm going to probably call them all awesome, so, you know, that's it. Deal with it. They're all awesome. So this is actually a frag that I got from Murphy's Aquatics that he got from another guy, Blue Carbon Reefing. This is directly from his tank, so it's kind of cool. You know, another YouTuber that I know from videos that I watch their channel, I've talked to before in the past, and it's really cool to actually have a frag from his tank. You can see it's extremely happy, and it's encrusting on this little plug here, so I gotta get this thing off and get glued to the rock. I actually know exactly where that's going to be. That's going to actually be right up front and center. So Blue Carbon and Murphy, you guys will be able to see this thing in my tank in the future videos. And then right behind it is the, I believe it's called the Jason Fox Bizarro Cyphastria. It's a dark purple base with these really cool yellow and orange, like a dark orange polyps. But I've been eyeballing this for the very longest time. I'd say probably a good 4 months I've been wanting to get one, and I found a really nice frag of it, so I'm excited about putting this. I actually have a really nice spot up front under a frog spawn that I'm going to put it at, because I want this one to be up front and center as well. So now let's see if we can move right over to this Zoanthid. I'm not really a one polyp type guy, but this is the Pink Diamond Zoanthid, and this variety, I guess you could call it, is really phenomenal. This is a huge polyp. You can see that, you know, with the frag rack underneath is, you know, 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch squares, and it is I would say at least a 1/4 inch polyp. I mean, it's just gigantic, and the colors are phenomenal. It's this like orangey yellow and purple lashes with this really dark yet really bright pink center with the blue mouth. So Pink Diamond. Actually, I wanted to get this frag 2 years ago at Reefapalooza, and I was supposed to get it from a vendor, but before I got there they had their lights out and I had to wait, and here it is. I finally got it. So this one I've actually been waiting for 2 years to get. I know it may be, common in some areas, but I wanted to find the right variety, and I actually nailed it. So I'm happy about that one. So Pink Diamond Zoanthid is awesome. Now, I'm going to have to move this around a little bit, and I hope it stays focused, but you can see these two frags right here. I forget if this is an encrusting Monty. I don't remember. Murphy's Aquatics would remember. But this is called the Crazy T. Now, I know this is a very expensive piece, and as you can see, these are not very big frags. The one in the back, actually, Pat and I split, and then when we got it, we took the bone cutters to it, and it fragged it into 4 pieces. So we each took a big one and a little one, and the colors on it are insane. It's like when you see oil in a water puddle. It's like a chameleon color. It's totally rainbow. Love it. Then we're gonna come over to here. Yep, you guys have seen this in my tank before, the Raja Rampage. Well, the last Raja I had, I went to take it off the plug and it fell on the floor and it smashed into a million pieces like a potato chip. So I went over and saw Greg's Corals. You guys know who he is. If you know who he is, he's got some extremely high quality frags. This is directly from his tank. This is the Raja Rampage, really big piece. I waited up all the way until Sunday to get it. It was a pretty good price, actually. It was a little bit higher than I had expected, but my fiance started talking to him in Polish, and the next thing I know, I got a discount. So yeah, hon, whatever you said, thank you very much, because this is actually a very big frag. It's a huge chunk. That's on a, I want to say this is like an 1 5/8" plug, and you can see that it overhangs, and it overhangs in the back as well. So really, really nice big piece. Then let's go over here to some Zoas. Let me see if I can put this tripod down and we can get this to focus a little bit better. Alright, so we got 3 Zoanthids here. One of them doesn't want to cooperate at the moment. I think it was because one of the big chromuses was just messing with it, but on the far front left, that is the Murphy's Aquatics Lazy Lashes. If you guys were at the show, you probably picked one of these up from him. Towards the end, when he didn't have very many left, I said, you know what, I gotta take that. I had one in my tank previously, before the tank seal blew out, so I definitely had. I mean, look how bright yellow they are. It throws the camera out of focus when I get too close. Then this one in the back there, I'm not sure what the name of that one is. Murphy, you're gonna have to tell me in the comments what that is, but I forget. I don't really remember what it is at all, but it's really got 4 colors in it, green, orange, purple, and red. So it's really cool. And then this front one that's not cooperating, this is one of Murphy's Rainbow Yodas. So I got the 4 Zoanthids this weekend. Was the Pink Diamonds, the Murphy's Lazy Lash, that's what I'm calling them. Wow, it just won't let my camera focus at all. And then last but not least, let's take a close look. And last but not least, this is the Sunkissed Bounce Mushroom. Not the biggest frag, but I can grow coral, so I'm not worried about this thing getting all big and bouncy and juicy. So that's it. Those are all the frags from Reefapalooza. I'm happy. I'm happy with everything that I got. There was only one thing that I wanted to get that was on my list that I couldn't find, and that was a yellow acan. I've been looking for a yellow acan for a very long time. I'd like to find a yellow and pink acan, but hey, I can't be choosy when I'm looking for something like that. Let's see if we can get it to focus a little bit better. I swear it's those lazy lashes throwing everything off. But that's it for now, guys. This is the aftermath. I'm going to get ready because tomorrow, as soon as I get home from work, I have about 2 frags that I haven't picked a place for. So, yep, the lazy lashes, they're actually going to go up here next to the Bam Bams. This here from Blue Carbon Reefing, that's actually going to go right there. That's going to look really good. And like I said, the Digis, they're going to go on the left and the right side of the tank. This Cephastria right here, I'm probably going to, put on, look at that. Probably going to put on this ledge over here maybe, or maybe even down here, like I said, under that frog spawn. The Raja Rampage is going to go behind this frag rack right here, front and center. So I got everything all mapped out. That's it for now, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Alright, I just want to thank you guys again for stopping by. If you did like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And while you're here, hit that little crab icon to subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell for any future videos or updates. And in case you haven't seen these two videos, you might want to click on one and check it out. Again, thanks for stopping by.